Groucho Marx is said to have said something along the lines of, outside of a dog, a book is my favorite place to be. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Right. Now, I'm just gonna get right to it, although I did actually film an intro for this because I'm trying something new. One of the things that I've gotten in trouble for has always been if my emotions were read the wrong way or people saw something that I didn't think I was showing. And I don't know about you, but some people have one of those faces, so to speak. And apparently I have one of those faces. So recently, I was called in to help puppy sit because a friend of mine was going to be very former friend, shall we say. And I hated to turn them into a former friend, but there you go. I guess it had to happen because it wasn't good for me. Anyway, let's go right to it. I was called in to puppy sit a friend's dog while they were doing a series of extremely long and extremely involved meetings. So basically, called in to feed and water with the dog because apparently dogs are plants. The more you know. And so, that was going well, with animals, I think it's easier for me because all you really have to do is, you feed, you water, you rub their tum-tums, and you tell them certain breeds of dogs, especially that they have the greatest mustache this side of heaven. Nice tash, Max. Nice tash. Yes, you have the best tash ever. Yes, you do. And all dogs are the best dog ever, and they're all good boys, even if they're girls, and all that other good stuff. Basically, I'm an animal person, and sometimes it's the human beings that I find complex. But it got weird. At the time, I was coming off a medication, trazodone, which wasn't really helping with emotion. I had just been sick and had just been in the hospital and was just not feeling it, and had already gotten myself in trouble because I'd been misunderstood by someone else because I wasn't really capable of, regulating myself. So that was tough, and it's one of my, you'd say a pet peeve of mine when people see things that aren't there, when they start, an argument, a fight over something that you're apparently putting out that you don't feel, and then you get kind of snappish, like, okay, first of all, I will tell you how I feel. Secondly, do I look like the kind of person that could lie or hide anything? My eyebrows, for example, have a life of their own. Sometimes they make me look like I'm being sarcastic when I'm not intending to be. But anyway, so that was an experience I had recently with trying to regulate my own emotions and just, the whole puppy sitting thing went really badly. The dog and I had a great time. There was feeding, watering, rub that tummy, rub that belly. Yes. And of course, taking them out for a pee here and there, because, they don't really, they're not like us in that respect. They don't really use toilets. So all of that, and the said it in a very accusational way, accusatory. Uh, well, it feels like you like my dog more than you like me, and I know that you, you know, do you even like me at all? Would you like more than just to be my puppy sitter? And it's like, oh, no, bad time, bad time. Holy crap, bad time. So that was a recent experience. So I think, but I have to give love and respect for this person for they tried, bless their hearts, they tried to be there for me and gave me a really good book to read called Plan B, which I will link down in the description, about when things don't go right, when all the best laid plans of mice and men go spectacularly awry. And that's not the quote, but anyway, so if you have trouble and you are feeling off because your brain is so tired that your emotions get really, really weird and wonky, you're not alone. And I'm still working, and I am still having to put in the extra so that I can, and I'm still having to remember the lessons I've already taught myself on regulation. You're not alone, and it's okay. Just forgive yourself if you have experienced times where you've said mean things or you have walked away from things because you felt just everything coming at you at once. It's okay, and in many cases it can be better for you. You're loved. No, really, you're loved.